Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Europa Universalis 4. We're playing Mandate of Heaven. We're playing as Ashikaga, and as per the requests from our viewers when we did our live stream, we are not going to use this Unite Japan button. We are going to wait until we can hit the diplomatic option here, which will require that we will consume all of our little daimyos here. But that's going along well. We just got a couple, and we're currently doing another one over here. It's not going as quickly because we do currently have the -3 diplo rep penalty over here from annex subjects. But that's all right, because it's going to give us a chance to bank a little diplo power. Now, we are a little bit away from embracing this institution. We're still waiting for it to spread a little bit, not to mention making a little bit of money. And as such, I really don't want to go and grab the next level military tech right now, because we've got the disadvantage. I don't think we're about to go into a war. We could do some wars over here, but I think right now it's perfectly okay if we just focus on colonization and stuff like that. So as such, I'm going to go ahead and hit this button here for mercenary contracts. It's not that the mercenary contracts by themselves are the key, but it actually does get us closer to Tosin Bugyo over here for more domestic trade power, which sounds pretty good. We can get that if we finish exploration ideas, although that will be a little bit tricksy. We'll see how it goes over here, but I think I'm pretty happy with that. That's going to be fine. We are currently... how's our rebellion status? It appears to be okay. 1.7 years... Okay, that's pretty near here. We don't need to keep you over here anymore. What do we have? Mountains and mountains. Let's go and stand in the mountains so that we can deal with the rebel islands when we pop. We've got 2 colonies going on. Money's come in fairly well. Indeed it is. We have paid off all of our interest, so that's fantastic. We did just recently create some states, and we're currently at our 15 of 15 limit, so that's going to be okay. We have an excellent minister. Ooh! So this is more power points. This is 100 military power. This is apparently double it on the admin. This would be 90 admin and the prestige. More power points is better, and army tradition is better than the prestige. But do we want to weight our points towards admin, which is often better than military? I mean, I do want to level up into admin tech, although again, I'll probably wait until this goes through. Ooh, that's hard. More military power versus more power in a direction we're going to want a little bit sooner. Because as soon as we embrace the institution, we're going to double level up in admin tech so that we can unlock the next idea group. And then we're going to be taking an admin idea. So I think we've got to hit this button. It will overcap us on prestige. Like, it's... Nope, never mind. I'm just going to hit the military benefits button. Just because 100 power is more than 90 power. And military tradition is better than prestige, especially when you're only going to get a part of it. We do want to build more province improvements, but we're not going to do that right now. How's our focus? It's still on Diplo. That's an interesting question. I mean, we still have an idea group. We're furthest behind on Diplo. But, again, as soon as the institution tech penalty goes away, we are really want to go to admin focus. And you know what? We have 2 very terrible admin errors in a row. I think it's worth doing this. Because otherwise it's just going to be too hard for us to do the admin things. And that's going to be okay. As is, we're still going to be able to grab the diplomatic tech quite easily once the institution tech penalty goes away. So that's going to be fine. We're at 60% annexing over here. Are you still at war? No, okay, you're all done war. You've recently grabbed a little bit of extra territory, though, which is really nice because we're going to be able to annex more stuff. We're fighting some natives over here. Big group, but that's going to be okay. And we do have colonists in both places, right? Okay, we're nearly there. Where's our colony count? Ah, over here. 847. Yeah, we're very close to finishing Tondo. So good for that. Do we have a mission going on right now? Turn Tondo into a city. Excellent. Brilliant. Conversions are happening. Let's keep working on that. These conversion rates are not quite as quick as they used to because we don't have an Inquisitor. But that's all right. Again, we do have some money. We could theoretically do something more advisor-wise, but I think we want to keep accruing the balance at this point. Let's bring the speed up to 4. And with Ming, our plan is still to hope that they don't keep doing what they're doing, which they are currently doing, in that they're going to tributize the entire world. Right now, the Ming tributary system probably will get a nerf in the next patch. Probably not even the next major patch. I bet you there's going to be a bit of a tweak, because right now they are going to tributize the entire world. But since we're one of their tributaries, we can keep going. And apparently some people have suggested that possibly the reason, even though it's not really listed very clearly, that our points over here aren't as high is because we are a tributary of Ming, and as such, we don't get to show up in this list the same way. So that might be it. We're going to go ahead and spend those points. Although, at a certain point, we're going to start saying no. It's not the same as not becoming a tributary. But yeah, oh, you are being attrition here, but not much, right? What's your... You're literally just at the force limit. So let's go ahead and grab one of these and just move them over there. That's going to be okay. There's still some unrest here, but that's all right. We are going to get a little Diplo power from Ming. Okay, sure. There you go. Sometimes it comes back the other way. Wonderful. And right now, we actually like each other quite a bit. How are we on improved relations? Not very much. You know what? Let's go ahead and spend one of our diplomats doing that. And let me just check over here. We had no one on automatic jobs, so let's go and put that back. So we can grab this idea over here. Oh, I can grab the military one as well. May as well. Okay, Tondo is done. That's great. Truce with Brunei ended. That's kind of interesting. Conquer Jesselton. Where the hell is that? Ah, more Brunei territory. That's actually very tempting, because this would be very, very, very easy to do. We'll go ahead and core Tondo. That actually, I think, is very interesting and conceivably very easy. The question is, do I move my troops before we finish all that? And I think we are going to wait. Tell you what, I'm going to get this diplomat to come over here and just start building spy networks. And we'll make some more claims over here. I mean, we've got one locked in, but that's okay. What's your military tech level? It is 8. We're at 9. I mean, we could quite easily get us up to the next level over here, but I think we can live without this. So I think it's going to be okay if we just grab the next military thing here. May as well spend it, because right now the tech is more expensive, so may as well get the ideas, plus it'll discount our stuff later on. If we can get to that negative 10% land attrition, that'll actually be quite sweet. So we're going to grab that. What's very nice about this is the domestic trade power. Now the question becomes, do we finish off our exploration ideas? And I am concerned about being too far back on Diplo power, but I think it's okay to just do this now. Because we're still a little whiles away from accepting this. I would love to see this discounted, if at all possible, before we go, but we'll see how it goes. We've got a bunch of admin left in the bank. That's going to be fine. We can use maybe some of it to core. I do want to avoid going too crazy with too much coring early on, and, you know, just do it later on when we get incredible administrative efficiency and absolutism, because then we can core a lot of things, like we could take all of Ming in like one war and core it all. It's crazy later on. All right, there's our rebellion. 30k in one area. It is wood, so we'll get a -1. They've got a pretty decent leader. Now, luckily, again, their stats are not going to be as good as ours because they're our rebellion group. But this actually might be a little on the difficult side, but we're going to go for it anyway. And then once that is done, we'll go ahead and... oh, they got the separatism tick. That's too bad. We'll go ahead and move towards Brunei. Okay, there we go. Oh, siege ability. That's kind of nice. All right, so having done that, where's our transport? Is that you? It is. And then you are my exploration group, and we do have exploration to do, but we are at our leader limit. So why don't I just go ahead and have you join in the fun of protecting trade? Oh, wait, no, I'm wrong. These are galleys that we're keeping around for whatever. I guess that's fine. I'm going to take the galleys and the lights, and I'm going to park them, say, here. Because we're going to do the war with Brunei. Our transports are ready to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell all these guys to land over here. And because it's going to take a while for the ships to get there, and it'll take more than one trip, this will get besieged automatically. It doesn't have the little bar anymore, but there's still the siege icon. So yeah, there we go. Perfect. All right, and then yeah, we'll send everyone to Brunei. Next rebellion is Kutai, 14 years. Yeah, no, we're good. Very good. Da-da-da-da-da. Independence for Sulu? Wait. I don't understand. Sulu separatists. In Tondo. Oh, no kidding! Huh. That's very interesting. I don't think we want the national unrest. So I think we'll take the prestige hit. I think that's going to be fine. We still have a lot of prestige. Yeah, we'll just do that. How's our spying? Still got some ways to go. We are 75% annexed of our vassal over here. Going to war is not going to to cause a problem with that, so that's going to be okay. Still waiting for some reinforcement ticks over here. We're fine. Manpower, we're not even capped, actually. So that's fine. We've got time to wait. There's no real rush there. You're still transferring over. You've got Hakshi Pretender Rebels. We lost vision. How come we had it? I guess Ming. We probably had vision with Ming's dudes. Makes sense. So yeah, we'll just wait for people to go over there, and if we can, you know, fabricate another claim or two, that wouldn't be bad. We lost our military advisor. We're not going to go to level 2 over here, and there's no way to get a discounted military advisor. Might as well take the morale of armies guy. He's going to be kind of handy. We are way too low on legitimacy to want to hit any of these buttons, so that's fine. Any buttons I can hit? I don't think we're going to hit the raise additional levies button, although maybe after the war we might consider it, but that would lose loyalty. I don't think we need to do that. We don't need to call the Diet right now, because we may as well not... I mean, if we get them a little higher, we can get more perks, but this isn't going to do it. I think you got to get to 60 for the new type of perk. What about clergy? Yeah, you're fine, and over here, you're fine too. Okay, so no buttons to hit for the estates. That's okay. You guys are just guarding for colonies. How are we doing force limit-wise? We actually do... we are going to annex someone, so our force limit might change a wee bit. Almost certainly we could be building ships. Now, that might be worthwhile. Oh, we lost a general. So, okay, all of a sudden, what's our actual military tactics? 1.5. Okay, so we are, in fact, going to hit the button over here for the general, because it'll give us a 40 tradition general. They'll gain 60 influence. That's the other reason to not randomly hit the call Diet button, because there we go. That would have been at 71%, and an event could put us in the danger zone. Okay, no siege and no maneuver, but we should be okay. Just going to wait for more people to arrive over there. So yeah, I could build more ships. We're going to have to make a decision exactly what we're going to do with the... Can I do this yet? No. Eventually we'll be able to get that, and that's not terrible, but I don't think we're going to bother. Alright, here you go, Ming. You guys are all arrived. I think we're fully reinforced. Indeed, we are. We can actually get a second claim over here. So I'll probably grab the capital itself. Yeah, with 26, that sounds... Oh, we need 25, probably because we already have a claim. I'd love to fabricate a claim on that actual province. We're going to take a couple of ticks of attrition here. What? Split. Well, I think the transport ship's still moving some people. Yeah, it is. One more month. We'll get there. And you are allied to Makassar and Sulu, which I think was the same as last time, so that should be fine. Fabricate claim. Fabricate claims on the province of Brunei. We're going to say okay. Stop building spy network, just so we have a diplomat. We may want to start again just to get the sieges to go faster. Not that they have a whole heck of a lot going on there. Let me split you in half. Increase the chance that we'll catch one of the random ships here. Diplomat is back. Let's go and send you... There's no fort here or anything like that. What I'm going to do is just leave one infantry behind. There we go. And we're going to get this started. Declare war. We are going to declare... I don't know. Take Brunei, that's fine. Actually, Jesselton will get our ticking war score up a little faster, and that's going to be fine. We're not going to co-belligerize anyone. Or are we? Actually, there's no reason not to co-belligerize Sulu. Oh my. And what about Makassar? I guess there's no reason not to co-belligerize you either. Because you have no additional allies that can chain. Confirmed. Okay. And out of curiosity, does that instantly war them? No, they still have to accept or not. So that's good to know. Alright, you're going to move in there. We are going to... You're going to move there, and then we'll... Yeah, that's that, I suppose. Navy's under attack. Say okay. We get our cogs here that can help out some of the blockading stuff, and we may, in fact, do that. Makassar is where again? Oh, down there. Right. So I'm going to detach the minimum siege, which is actually a fair bit. I send you over here. Kick up the speed a little bit more. Excellent. And then you over here, I'm going to detach and send you over to the Sulu Sea. Okay, group up, detach, and send you guys down to the coast of Makassar. Over here. And I think we are fine Navy-wise for dealing with stuff. Our diplomat's back, but I guess I'll leave you there. We're still improving relationship with some of our vassals, plus Ming, which is good. So you're there, you're going to do that. We don't have any more cannons. I could trim this back considerably, actually. That and that, because we only need 6 dudes there. So I'll do that. You actually have to go into... Wow, that's kind of a funny looking path to get there, but it works. We're going to go and convert some more people over in Tondo. And a little careful about these ships, because we might want to reinforce with a little bit more strength. They actually have a fair navy over here. Still, we should be fine. Brunei is going the long way around. Interesting. Do we want to go and smash them? We'll be attacking to the jungle without a leader. But that's okay, because our leader's here, and we can't remove him from here. He doesn't actually give us siege bonuses, so may not matter that much to have him there. But I figured he was going to defend. So we'll go and do that. We'll have a 2-to-1 advantage. Leaderless and the penalty from the jungle should be fine. We're going to save up for admin for a little bit more coring. Although, again, that's the sort of thing. It does mean we don't progress through admin as quickly as we might like. Still, I think there's great value in taking this. It's got the coastal center of trade, gives us a lot of control over the Malacca trade node, and this is very likely, actually, it is definitely going to be where we're going to move our trading port, to Malacca over here. I really like that idea because we can have everything flow from here down to there. This is really a choke point. It's not a super valuable trade node right now, although it's almost as valuable as Nippon, and that's without us flowing stuff into them. So I think that says quite a bit. Disloyal estates, that's fine. Oh, you ran away over there, which is totally okay. I mean, I guess I can do this. Why the hell not? What is this? Why is it showing me a combat thing? I don't know. Price meddling has expired. Oh, that's quite good, because now they're not disloyal anymore. Or no. Maybe it was their influence to just pop back. That's possible. So we're not going to hit any of those buttons. That's fine. You're actually going to move back over here. And yeah, you're going to come into Kushing. Immoral prices. Oh, another merchant event. They'll hate us. If we went all the way down here, we could spend them some money to get a boost to influence and loyalty. Bring them above 40. We don't want the rebellion. I think it's actually probably worth spending the ducats. Because there's a lot of buttons for the Merchant Guild we can't hit when they're disloyal. And in particular, we want to make sure that we can do diplomatic support and grant new world charters and stuff like that when we get the opportunity. I don't know what's showing us. Oh yeah, it is someone else that's dropping some troops there. The problem is we can't get there. So they're going to have to fight on their own. And probably die. Oh well. So we could get the admin thing, but of course we would have the delay from the institution problem. I can't get there, right? No. I don't have to leave quite this many people here. I guess what I'll do is I'll send some of them back to here. I don't think we'll get attrition in the neutral jungle if we stand there. No, we're fine. How are our conquistadors doing? First of all, there's some English troops nearby. And I think you stopped doing things somewhere along the way for some reason. I don't know why. Hope that hasn't been going on for long. But you're going now, so alright. You haven't found anything yet, and I don't think it's going to be in Newfoundland, but sure. Yes, we'll send you your damn tribute. That's fine. And down here, we're just waiting for a very long time for these sieges to finish. But we might go and grab Sulu on this go. Oh, do we... I don't know if we can get there in time to help. Let's see what we can do. What do you got? You do have one heavy. Although 2 transports in there. Looks like our reinforcements will arrive. We still don't have an admiral. And they do, which is making a big difference here. Taking quite a few hits right there. Oh. I may want to keep my fleets together in the future. Won the siege of Jessalon, which is our war goal. I'm just going to combine these together and move into Brunei. So we have a numbers advantage, but they still have some pretty damn good ships. Okay, they're just going to run away. I'm going to group these guys together. I'm going to send them over here. We're going to do some auto repair stuff here, too. You're going to move down to here. And smash. And you're sieging there. You don't have any cannons, but that's alright. I'd rather not lose the stability. I have the admin. And I don't really have much inflation right now. I'm going to hit this button, and then I'm going to reduce inflation. Not all the way, because it'll take more admin. That went well. I cannot... I can move over here. Okay, let's do that. You're waiting here. That's fine. You're going to do that, and then I'm going to detach the damaged ones, have them go and repair. What is this? Prospering Times. This is it all in Jeju? Okay, so regardless if we get +1 something, and then we get some kind of power. So the question is, where is Jeju? Does it have... It has no estates. It's just a 1-1-1, so it's really kind of meaningless which one I pick. We'll go for higher base tax and more admin. That's going to be fine. Now, okay, we have no corruption, so core and costs aren't going to be up. Okay, it's only tech costs that are elevated right now. So you have 7k dudes there. We're going to have to land by sea, and we only have 11 transports. So I actually think what we're going to have to do, if we're going to do Sulu... We might not do Sulu, because landing on it's kind of annoying, especially with only 11 ships. What we might do is do Makassar. And I kind of like that idea. So, why don't we get the extra guys to show up here. And then we'll get the transports to drop us onto this province here. Where we'll have defensive hills. Oh, you gotta go around that way. Okay, just park yourself here then. If we can land on the hills before they move to counter, that would be particularly good. Otherwise, we're going to have a hard time. But we'll deal with that when we get there. Get over there. You are repairing. Right. We still have our cogs in the individual group. Yes, okay, good. Lovely. Don't want to do anything with the tech. Integrations coming along. What is this? I can embrace an institution. Okay, we do have a lot of money. I'm going to wait, because we don't have to get the next tech right away, because we're going to be coring first, so we might not be in a position for this. The longer we wait to embrace, the cheaper it will be to do so. So I'll just wait until this war is over, we started the cores, and then I'll wait until we've got enough admin that we could tech up if we embraced. We're going to lose the money, gain prestige, but not lose any power points. It's a lot of money, though, I gotta say. It's only 25 power, but I'm going to do it anyway. And now all of a sudden we can't embrace, but that's okay, because soon we will be able to. We could lose more money. Okay, you know what? We're going to take the option of ticking off Ming. That's okay. We'll gain a permanent base tax instead. So we got a piratey event. We've seen a few of these before. That's okay. You're almost done Kushing. Nice. You have successfully landed here. That's wonderful. The siege here is going to complete very quickly, and then we'll attack here. It's only grassland. That should be very easy. We probably don't even have to move anyone else over here. We will have a river crossing penalty, and we don't have any maneuvers, so there's no way to avoid that. I don't know. I'm wondering if I shouldn't see if we can't get Sulu. But what would our ratio need to be for this landing? Probably at least 2 to 1 to be safe, but that's not that many transports, you know? What's a good build time for it? Well, honestly, building it here seems to be perfectly fine. There you go. We'll throw that in. We're going to have to make a decision. I don't think we'll actually do it this time, but I'll get the cogs anyway. I really want to buy more light ships too, but I'm going to wait until we have... you're fine. You know what? Just go. Until we have the institution. The cogs are at least pretty cheap. Alright, go and smash them. That's going to be fine. You don't have enough to do this anymore. A little bit annoying with the reinforcement tick fails, but that's okay. So I'm just going to wait for that to finish, and then we'll move down. So we got 2.14 manpower, or a war score for that. We're going to go and finish these guys off before they get a reinforcement tick. Siege of Brunei is over. Excellent. Well, then in that case, I'll send you down here. I'll send you down here as well. Just for whatever. Ships are still repairing. We need more ships down here for that actual siege. Oh, royal marriage with Satake has ended. We probably want to get one of those back. So let's see here. Diplomacy, dynastic, royal marriage. Yeah, it doesn't really matter who. You guys. Done. Good. Great. Be nice if some more of them would be willing to do some puzzles right now from starting wars. So you're going to chill there. We need these ships. That's fine. I don't suppose we can catch those guys. Oh, and we've completely finished all the sieges here, so we can go down here. There's a heavy there, but it should be a pretty decent numbers advantage to finish them off. Not that we need to right now. But who knows? Maybe we'll get a capture. Or maybe we'll just lose a random ship. Gain 5 prestige, or... Oh! An event! Peralta Gold Mine! The Bloody Massacre in Sisaipi left few Peralta family members alive when natives attacked their routine gold expedition. The ones who survived have begged for the help of our conquistador and soldiers of our expedition, promising much gold if their family is avenged. Whatever they need, as long as we get the gold. 50% chance of gold and diamonds, 50% chance of quartz and pyrite. Gold and diamonds! The remaining members of the Peralta family led us to the place of the massacre. The bodies were left untouched, the wagons destroyed. Our expedition helped bury the bodies, while several scouts searched the area for any signs of the attackers. A few clues led towards the Peralta gold mine, and as they approached, it became clear that the attackers had taken shelter in the mines. One of the Peraltas confirmed that it was the same group that had attacked them. After a violent battle, the enemy lay dead on the ground outside the mine. The Peralta family kept their word, rewarded us with a large amount of gold. Well, 500 gold. That is pretty good. Again, once again, we could embrace things, but we may as well wait a little bit longer and see. High naval attrition. Oh. That's a long naval battle. So you're all 100%ed, which is good. I'm gonna move you down here. Actually, not even. We're gonna move you, I don't know, up here. I'm gonna have to do some rebel busting. Battle has been won. Excellent. You are gonna go and just land yourself over here. It's gonna be okay. You're chilling here. We got a peace offer. That's going to be fine. So, out of curiosity, if we were to go and eat 100% of your land. Okay. Yeah, so we are indeed going to try to eat one of these other guys first. And the reason for that is we're not going to be hitting 100% overextension, despite the fact that we'll be hitting over 100% war score to take all of their land. So we definitely want more. That's slightly annoying, but you are leaving. You're going somewhere else. Well, you're traveling through here. You actually might be causing some issues for us. Are you... Okay, no, you're still walking through. Excellent. So we don't have to worry about you. That's fine. You're going to siege that. You've got the full blockade, which is nice. Still going to take a while, but that's going to be okay. We probably are going to want some more cannons soon. I'm tempted to go up to 4 so that we can get an extra tick to our siege speed. I mean, it's not going to be relevant right now anyway, but maybe before the next war. Well, this one's coming along now. It's going to be okay. And I don't think we're going to care about Sulu. Unless we get our cogs done in time. Keep doing some conversions. We're not going to peace out with you quite yet. And I mean, they might finish. How you doing? Actually, maybe. Then we'll get our 2-to-1 ratio. That's pretty good. Well, tell you what, we can peace out these guys now. So we're going to eat both their provinces, and we're going to take all of their gold. It's quite a lot of money. Coalition, maybe. Bhutan, Makassar, not relevant. I'm okay with this. We'll send those demands. They rejected the peace offer. Oh, because there's a sea battle that just started. They'll be willing to do it afterwards. But perhaps we're going to want to just make sure we win this battle a little bit more effectively. Okay, you've abandoned. Let's try this again. Just a few more days. All is not diamonds that glitter. Okay. Sue for peace. Take everything. Negotiating for themselves. Send. Boom. Alright. So that's done. We will begin that coring process. Quite pricey. We're going to drain a lot of admin doing this. Okay. You are going to make sure we have an overwhelming presence over here. And what's going to happen is we're going to transfer our troops over here. There we go, a few more cogs. We're going to get you parked over here too. We'll just get everyone grouped up and be ready to go and land on these guys. So we're going to have 14 cogs. Let's go ahead and increase the autonomy in these two places. We'll still have some rebellion to deal with. Yeah, just land, grab, and go. And that's going to be good enough to start. What do I leave behind? Some infantry, but that's okay. So, natives. Oh, that's fine. So, what I want to do here is figure out a decent comp for this attack. Oh, they don't even have a proper fort, so that's good to know. May as well bring both cannons, because it'll hit a fair amount in the battle. I'll bring 2 cav and 10 infantry. That brings us up to 14. We will assign the general. We are going to get on the boat, and you guys are going to move to here. There you go. So this should be able to do it just fine. And land. And I think we'll just take out Sulu completely. Brunei won't be completely gone, though, because we actually can't get them all, because 100% war score is just a little too much. What I'll probably do is just leave him with Bulungan over here, if that can be managed. Just because then they would have no coast. They would be completely removed from the game at that point, and I could swat them at my earliest convenience. We're going to accept that. We're going to crush that battle. We're going to do this siege quite quickly. Just going to group you guys up. I'm going to split off the transports. I'm also going to... I guess I'll leave the galleys, actually. That's fine. Since there will be a rebellion here sooner rather than later, I'm actually going to move some more people over to this island. There'll be a few over here, too. We're going to definitely have to babysit the status of these things rebellion-wise for a little while, but we're good for now. Sulu wants peace. I'm going to wait for that. I guess we'll put a cut in here, but next episode, what we'll do is we'll consume all of Sulu and then take as much of Brunei as we can. And then at some point, as we charge up some power points again, that's when we'll go ahead and embrace the Reformation of, or the institution, I should say, of colonialism. I mean, the sooner we do it, the sooner we get more trade power, but we can afford to sit on that a little bit in the interest of getting more power points. Thanks for watching. See you next time.